Hi guys, Melissa Johnson Haight here, independent Scentsy consultant, back with you again today for my empties. And I have quite a few. So let's talk about this fragrance flower first. I like to color mine so that if they have like a weird oil, they end up being pretty instead of like funky looking. And I just used a fat Sharpie to color this one. I prefer the Dahlia Darling. I probably said it backwards. Because they're easier to color. But yeah, I just used a really thick Sharpie, like a fat, like poster size Sharpie. And it still smells amazing. I may still keep it and throw it like out in my kitchen. I love this one. This one was Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. Sorry, it wants to focus on my face. Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. Oh my gosh, I love this one. It is amazing. Like I honestly, and I thought the reason that I put the sticker on the bottom was because I could never remember which one I was using. Because they take a while. This was a couple months. And I got that idea from Ashley P. Scents with Ashley. I don't remember the exact name of her channel, but I'm sure y'all have seen her. But this was so pretty. If I didn't know better, I would have thought that this was Cozy Cardigan. Does it smell like tissues? Not necessarily. Because that's what I get from Cozy Cardigan. And it was so strong, like in my little half bath. It's the first time that one ever came out and I could smell it right around the corner, like when I was working there from home a couple days at the desk right out here. It's so pretty. I wish I could buy more of this particular scent, but I can't. Oh, I love it so much. Hopefully I don't get blue on my nose. Love that one. And then I put in there toasted Acorn and Oak, and this one happens to be the Buttercup Bell. It's definitely not as strong as Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. I wish I'd have got more than one of that particular scent. But yeah, and I did color this one, not as much as that one. Just kind of experimenting. But the reason why I don't love, well, there's a couple reasons. The Buttercup Bell, I don't like them as much, not because they're not pretty. The style is very pretty, but they're harder to color. I end up breaking them more, and they tend to flop over. And I had one get all wet and it wasn't in there just right, and it flopped over, and it actually ate the oil off of my cabinet, my wood cabinet that I had sitting in there, and it's like a cherry color. So it's like, okay, now it has like this naked wood spot on it where the Scentsy oil ate the varnish and the stain right off of it. So yeah, I toasted Acorn and Oak. It's okay. It's not nearly as lovely as Cozy Vanilla and Pumpkin. Man, I wish I could get more of that. I loved that one so much, and it was such an excellent performer. Slightly, like I actually almost thought that was toasted, this was toasted Acorn and Oak. It's like this creamy, slightly spicy smell, which you're thinking, how does that smell like Cozy Cardigan? I don't know. My brain was like, is that Cozy Cardigan? Oh, it's so pretty. Anyways, I'll smell that forever. We'll wait and do the, the wax bars. But I also made it through an air purifier filter. It took me a little bit to get one, half price in club, but there's how gross it is. You can see like the dust on it. Yeah, so I replaced that, and that's always going in my bedroom. And I made it through a 25 watt bulb. I'm trying to think which warmer this was for. I don't remember. But Yeah, that bulb went out. So here's a 25-watt bulb that I replaced. Literally trying to think of what warmer that was. I don't know. And I do need to change one, but keep forgetting my Harry Potter warmer. And I made it through these pods in the Mandalorian. These are not good performing pods for me personally. These are in my car. Like, I can still kind of smell these. But, I mean, of anywhere I like to put them in my car. And I don't know. I had 2 sets of these and they didn't work real well. I don't plan to buy them again. For a couple days, I probably smell them. And then it's like I don't smell them anymore. But in my car, no. These were, that is what, so these were actually in my back entryway. It's a very small room, normal ceilings. I mean, very small. It's just like an entryway. And the Mandalorian didn't work in there. And I also, here's the case for those, sorry. So here's the Mandalorian ones in their case. So yeah, I wasn't impressed with them. Such a pretty scent though. And then I had going out there, and these worked a little bit better, but not, maybe tops 5 days. Snow Kiss Cranberry, they just weren't that strong out there. And currently out there, and I do smell these ones a little bit better, Fiji flower. So I am having better luck with the Fiji flower ones. So they're currently out there. And then I made it through a washer whiff and honeymoon hideaway. I got this at a clearance. I still have the laundry soap that I'll pair with other washer whiffs. But I'm kind of surprised at just how strong this laundry is. And it works because the wax bar is so light. Like I almost couldn't smell it. And these are so strong and so fragrant. And I even smell it on my clothes. So I was actually pretty impressed with Honeymoon Hideaway. I would not mind seeing this come back. Because I would purchase that. And I know Brandy from Brandy's Bars to Bricks loves Honeymoon Hideaway. I personally want Ocean to come back. And the reason being, my 19-year-old son, he never, ever, 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 ever comments on laundry. Ever. And he rarely comments on wax. Usually it's because he doesn't like something. Or if I have him, I'm like, here, smell these. I just got these in. And he'll be like, oh, like Zeppelin, he really liked. He likes the spice, the cinnamon bear is like his favorite. But like the Ocean whiffs, I got a couple and I had some gifted to me too from a special lady. But I got some out of clearance and I used them on his laundry. And this is the only time he's ever commented. And he's like, whatever you used on my laundry, it smells so amazing and you should keep washing my clothes with that. And I was like, dude, like they're clearance. Like all I have is all I have. Like I don't have anymore. He's like, oh. And so like if I could get more Ocean, I would totally just save it for his clothes because he really liked it. And he said it kept smelling really good. Like he would smell his clothes and be like, oh man, I still smell it. It smells good. So, yeah. And then, oh, I keep the lids, from the fragrance flowers when I'm done. Because my friend Lee from Scented with Lee Harding, he does have a YouTube channel too, like Brandy. But, I just throw these in. I got this idea from him, but I throw these into the dishwasher. And I was gonna make Scentsy soak out of them. Like, you know, put Scentsy soak in them and give those to people as thank yous or whatever. But now they're taking away the Scentsy soak, so I'm not sure. Maybe I'll still do it with limited time offers. I don't know. I love it so much. It's kind of dry though. I mean, it still kind of leaves a little bit of marker on my hand. So it's not dry, but it's pretty dry. Anyways, so I'll find a way to recycle it. I don't know. I'm gonna miss giving out like dish soap samples and washer whip samples. So also in my car, I brought this in. This was the other cinnamon bear pod that I had out there. You guys, cinnamon bear is amazing. This is literally the #1 best pod I have ever used. So if you like cinnamon bear, I cannot recommend cinnamon bear enough. And I even still kind of smell it. Like this could go in a underwear drawer. I love cinnamon bear, and it lasted at least a month in the mini fan diffuser in my car. I absolutely love cinnamon bear, and I cannot recommend it high enough. It's the best, the strongest, the best. It's perfection. And I don't know if I'll be able to get more before they go away, but I sure hope they come back because they were amazing. Best pods ever. I don't want to talk about that yet. Or that. Oh yeah. And then I went through a room spray in Bright Cider Life. We love this. It's so good. It's funny that I used to like cider mill better than this, and now I'm completely opposite. This has like almost like a creamy brown sugary kind of note to the like cider. Oh, I love this. And I don't know if it's the pumpkin. I mean, it's pumpkin, apple, cinnamon. I don't know if it's the pumpkin or the apple that kind of creams it out. It's almost like a pear note that makes it like super sweet and creamy and like pear and pumpkin. I don't know, but I love that one. I would totally repurchase that. Okay, yeah, now we're on to wax. So, now keep in mind, I don't have as many bars as usual because I did all the Bring Back My Bars. That's a whole separate video. Plus I did Valentine's Day. That's a separate video. Plus I have Melter's mixers that are a separate video. So taking all of that into consideration, that's why this isn't as large as it could be. But sorry, I hope that's not noisy. I'm just trying to get this out of my way. Okay, on to the wax bars. So I made it through, let's go with these first. And I do have some of the wax in here just in case, because these were earlier on. I didn't want to forget about them. So I made it through some of the European soccer. So Barca, didn't love it, but it was lovely. It was way nicer than a lot of the masculine scents lately. It was actually enjoyable. I didn't hate it like I thought I was gonna. Like Glacier Water, August of last year, scent of the month. Like I took that out early. I was just over masculine. For some reason, these are really yummy. Like as far as masculine. I was trying to decide if I want another bar because they're going away. Do I leave it in my club? I don't know. I don't know, I might. And that's weird for me to say because masculine's usually one of my least favorite. And then Chelsea. I think I liked, they're all slightly different. These are the most alike, Barca and Chelsea. I mean, this is almost kind of Axe body spray-ish. So, I mean, it was nice. It was tolerable. This one is slightly more cologne. Like, I might get another Barca. Whereas Chelsea was just kind of like Axe, but not in a bad way. I don't know. I'm starting to like masculine more, or else these were just better than normal. But I think I might get one more Barca. I'm gonna set that aside because I really do like. And then I actually liked the Liverpool one. This was nice too. It had a slightly salty, like, it was like a salty note to the cologne. I definitely think I want another one of this one too. Liverpool, but my favorite was, and why the bar is not sitting here, I don't know, but it was the, that I'm gonna leave in my club. I don't know for how long, but, Liverpool, what was the other, oh, Arsenal. That I really loved that one. Like, more than sheer leather, and sheer leather's my club, and I'm gonna kick out sheer leather and keep Arsenal. And I actually think I like it better than Zeppelin. I actually kind of really liked Arsenal, so that one's gonna stay in my club for now. I was actually kind of impressed with it. Let's talk about two that I used to love, and now I'm just, oh, here it is, Arsenal. That's my favorite. I really liked Arsenal. It's the one that reminds me of Mr. Bubble Bath on cold. I don't know, there's something yummy about this one. And I don't know if it's because it has this note that reminds me of Mr. Bubble Bath. And it's bringing back memories when I was a little girl, and that's why I like it so much. I don't know. I really love that. Or like, I mean, it's soapy, in a good way. That's almost like, you know, when you were little and you had the jar of bubbles and you'd blow them, you know, with the stick and bubbles. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Bubbles Solution too. I don't know. I need that one in my life. I don't know why. But I love Arsenal. Like, I'm kicking out sheer leather for Arsenal. Maybe I just need to change up. I don't know. Maybe it's got like childhood memories. I don't know. I really like that one. So let's talk about, I love this when it was a Scents of the Season, Bayberry and Currant. Is this 2021? It wasn't this recent one, so it had to have been. And I've hung on to these thinking, well, I'll do it this following year. And I didn't get around to it until recently. I don't like it anymore. I don't even kind of like it anymore. Like, I took it out early. It was making me nauseous, and it took Dale longer. But then he got that like weird dewy green note, and I hate dewy greens. Now it's funny because there are some bars that have dewy greens listed as a note, and I think, OMG, like, I'm scared to death of it. It's gonna make me nauseous. And then I melt it and I love it. So it's weird. I can't specifically say, oh, dewy greens, but because dewy greens can be mixed well enough that I like it, but in this, in the jungle, and it's just me, it's just my nose can't handle those, but dewy greens came out in this, and I'm like, oh, like, I have another bar of it, and I'm gonna have to mix it, like, and what I'm gonna mix it with, I have no idea. No, I don't like it. It's like, I don't like it. No, that's a big no. I don't, Now, this is a scent of the month. This is a Bring Back My Bar that I kept in my club. And I was trying to go through some of them that I'm like, well, I enjoyed it. Do I need it? This time around, I melted it and I'm not loving it. So I think this one's gonna come out of my club, and this was French Toast. And I just did this the other day. It didn't last as long as the first time. I don't know. I'm also almost through my brick of spiced eggnog. I still have a few left. And this is coming off kind of like spiced eggnog. It's like almost if these types sit too long, kind of like Cookies for Santa too. They get this weird waxy vanilla, but not a good vanilla, like a waxy vanilla with some spice. I don't know. And then I know I've heard Robin talk about electrical wires. When this was going, it came upstairs because it's a strong bar, and I kind of smelled something like electrical wires and was like, wait a minute, I think I understand what she was talking about. I think I smelled it. I was like, I think this one can actually come out of my club though. But is that not the cutest packaging? It's really adorable. But no, I don't know why those do that, but I don't need that anymore. And then I finally made it through the Scentspirations gingerbread buttercream. I think this is my favorite of the three. Well, four, because vanilla bean buttercream is my very favorite, like ever. If I could only have one vanilla scent for the rest of my life, it would be vanilla bean buttercream. I love this. There's something toasty about it. I don't know that I necessarily get gingerbread, but I get like a toasty spice that's kind of cozy. I love it. If I could only keep of the three, this would probably be it, even though I still think caramel performed so amazing. And I may keep caramel. They're all three still in my club. This one's unique enough that I think I would keep this one if I could only keep one. But I really enjoy the caramel, since I think it's Scentsy's fault, not mine, lost Toffee Butter Crunch. It disappeared and I don't know where it went, and I'm kind of bitter about it. But they're like, oh bad, too sad. So I'm like, okay, whatever. My daughter has it. I'll Skype some from her every so often. So the caramel one reminds me enough of, not close enough, but enough of Toffee Butter Crunch that it'll satisfy that caramely, creamy note until I can. And if it starts to get that weird waxy vanilla smell, then no, it'll go too. It's like spiced eggnog doesn't age well. Kind of like Cookies for Santa, for me, didn't age well. French Toast doesn't seem to age well. I think there's some more that but I kind of get that waxy vanilla smell from fried ice cream and what is the other one? Sticky cinnamon buns from Bring Back My Bar too. So it's my nose. I know it's my nose. Lots of people love them, so I don't know. Maybe not French Toast, but and maybe not Cookies for Santa. I used to be the biggest fan, but it's like it didn't age well and it got weird and way too strong, but like kind of like a buttery, waxy vanilla. I don't know. But back to gingerbread buttercream. So I'm going to keep this one for sure. I need to do peppermint buttercream again before I have to decide, because I didn't get peppermint per se, and I didn't really get buttercream. I got something kind of like a burnt sugar. not that I minded it. It was nice, but it was light burnt sugar. I don't know. I think I need to redo that one. But yeah, I really like cinnamon or gingerbread buttercream. And then this clam like came kind of damaged, and it didn't ever want to stay shut because of it. So I melted my bar of Maleficent, Mistress of Evil. This has been in my club ever since it first came out, and I love it. It reminds me, if you've never gotten your hands on Lucky in Love, which is a dupe for Victoria's Secret Love Spell. If you ever see Maleficent, Mistress of Evil from the Villains collection, this has that same peach cherry vibe. Just beautiful, and it reminds me of Victoria's Secret Love Spell, so made it through that. It's a nice medium performer. Disney's, what is it? 50th anniversary iridescent bar. Love this so much. For me personally, it reminds me enough of Philosophy Amazing Grace perfume. I wouldn't say it's 100% dupe, but it's close enough that it gives me those vibes and reminds me of it. I did this in my bedroom, and you have to understand my bedroom has carpet and feather bed and a feather duvet, and it's got all kinds of stuff like that I think absorb the scent. So and in the summer we always have an air conditioner, so even though it's a small room, it doesn't hold scent very well. And so, well, in the closet and all my clothes and Dale's, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't, it's not a great performing room, just the way it is. And so I have one element warmer. It's the Polar Panorama. It's a 18-watt element warmer. I do 4 cubes of any bar in that warmer and 4 cubes in my Diamond Milk Glass warmer, which is, to this day, my favorite Scentsy warmer of all time. My second favorite is this. I don't know, I heard someone else describe that as ugly, and I was like, really? I think it was Eileen. Eileen the Wax Queen. I'm like, you think that's ugly? I mean, I think it's cute as heck, but I love how petite it is, and it performs amazing. Not that everybody has to like everything. It was just, I was like, really? You hate that? It was cute. But yeah, so I do 4 cubes in my Diamond Milk Glass warmer. And if it's a light performer, it usually does amazing because they're element warmers. They tend to last at least 3 days, sometimes 2 weeks, depending on the scent. That's why I love that method in my bedroom, especially for light scents. But I love it for florals, like a jammy time, snuggle up kind of thing. It's just French lavender, amazing. So I get excellent performance. This was maybe slightly too strong the first day, but every day after that, and it was like a good week, was gorgeous. Out of this world, phenomenal. And even Dale kept saying, what wax do you have in here? I really like it. So he's a huge fan of Iridescent Pearl Iridescent Pearl. Oh my goodness. It's like a same name. Iridescent from the Walt Disney collection. I have a whole brick of this. Plus this is in my club, and it's gorgeous. And it is slightly powdery, but it's a pretty sweet light floral, but it does have a light powder. I think it's amazing, and I'm glad I have it. Phenomenal. That's a floral. I'm a floral fan, but you want to know a floral I don't really love? And I think I'm the minority on this one. And Anna, please don't be offended because it's not personal. It has nothing to do with the bar. It's just the scent itself. Snow White, Kind Heart. And it's not that I dislike it. It's just very odd to me. And I think it's because to my nose, it smells like Land O'Lakes raspberry hot cocoa. And it's weird. Like, I keep thinking it's gonna be floral, and it's like a very strange floral to me. It might be, I think this says Lily of the Valley. That might be what I think is odd. everybody loves this, and I'm just like, why do I get raspberry hot cocoa mix? I don't know. I don't hate it. I just really don't enjoy it because my brain just can't. The packaging on this is absolutely phenomenal. I do have one more bar of this that I'm hanging on to for special occasion. It's, I mean, beautiful packaging. I want to love it. I just, it's weird. Yeah, I don't know. But I'm totally gonna save this sticker and hang on to my other bar. Because that might be fun if I can ever get back. I thought for sure the Villains collection would have been back and I'd have had the Evil Queen and Ursula and Dark and Devious. I did grab some Dark and Devious out of the flash sale. Sadly, I did not see any of the, by the hour later when I got off, when I went to lunch from work and went, oh my gosh, I forgot about the flash sale because work was so busy. Didn't take a break or anything, go check it out. And who knows, maybe I missed the Villains, but I didn't see the Villains and I was sad because I wanted a couple more Ursula, but I'm sure I can hook up with some later, but I am saving my other Snow White bar for that. And my Rainbows and Butterflies. And then we did Down the Aisle. When I took out Bayberry and Currant, I was trying to decide if I love this enough to keep it in my club because I've had it. It's the Moment by Moment collection. Everybody loves Graduation and I struggle to smell that one. It's the vanilla. I'm on the vanilla struggle bus. Not because I don't love it. I adore vanilla, but for some reason my nose doesn't want to pick it up, or it smells Play-Doh or waxy. I don't know. So I definitely hang on to the ones that I love and can smell. But this smells very similar to Iridescent Pearl, except this one I think is sweeter and brighter. Dale and I talked about it, and this one's like slightly more perfumey floral. So I'm going to keep this one, and I think I have 3 bars of Iridescent Pearl. I think I'm going to let that go for my Scentsy club because they are similar enough. It's like Showered in Flowers and Bor Bor Blossom. They were so similar that I kept Bor Bor Blossom because it had a little something to it that I liked a little bit more, and I let Showered in Flowers go. But it's similar, and this one's just, when Dale smelled them side by side, he preferred Down the Aisle, and so did I, so love it. It's so pretty. But it has, kind of like this one, it has a slightly powdery, but not like Old Lady powdery, but like a slightly, almost perfumey powdery to the floral. I love this one. So, yeah. And then the North Calls Frozen 2. I love this. I did it down here, and it was light, not super light, but lighter. But it's so unique, and it's so sweet. Almost like slightly floral, but in like a candy way. It would make an amazing perfume too. I love this. This is gonna stay in my club. And I also got, I don't know why I'm putting those over there, only those 3. I wanna make sure they're in my club still. I think they are. The only one I'm not 100% sure about was Barca. I mean, if I don't get another one, I won't die. I mean, I have my Hero. It kind of slightly gives me like a softer My Hero vibe. I don't know, maybe I don't need it, but I definitely need these too. And if I would definitely just pick Arsenal. I think I want to, the saltiness of that's fascinating. Anyways, I don't know where I was going with that, it's fine. And then I also have Blackberry Orange Marmalade. It was to bring back my bar that's in my club, trying to decide if I need this one. It's actually going right now. I enjoy it. It's fruity. You get the blackberry, you get the orange marmalade. I like it. So I think I'm going to hang on to it. It's unique enough that I think I need it. But you get blackberry orange, or blackberry marmalade, orange marmalade, and Dale and I both enjoy it. So one that I almost cut without trying it again. And again, you guys, if you struggle with this scent, I cannot recommend enough. There's a reason why Scentsy puts that 4-cube optimal scent throw recommendation on the bottom of your wax dishes. Now, in 8 warmers, is it smart to put 4 cubes in 8 warmers? No. That would chase me out of the house. But in my bedroom where I only have the 2, yes. I can't recommend it. And especially element warmers. I think that's why I'm so especially fond of element warmers. Because I get a prolonged performance. I never turn them off, ever. Mine go 24/7. Unless I'm not using it. But obviously. But yeah. So I did this. I mean, I could not smell this down here. And I was like, I'm going to cut it. I don't understand why people like it. And I know Brandy, or Brandy's Bars to Bricks, also struggled with this. So Brandy, I think I messaged you about this, but if I didn't, hopefully you're listening. Maybe you took it out of your club already. I did this in my bedroom. 4 cubes in the Polar Panorama, 4 cubes in my Diamond Milk glass. This was phenomenal. Granted, it only lasted a good 2-3 days. I love this so much at that strength that and that performance that I won't kick this out of my club now, and I'm so glad that I tried it. In the clam, I don't smell much. But 4 cubes in Polar Panorama, 4 cubes in Diamond Milk glass in my little tiny bedroom, and 2 element warmers is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And that might be excessive to some of you, and you might be like, I would never put 8 cubes of wax in my bedroom. I don't care how light it is. No scent is worth that. It's a waste of money. That's okay. To each his own. But for me, that's keepable because the cotton candy came out in this. And that's my favorite thing about like Pink Haze, Candy Crave, is that cotton candy note. And I'm obsessed with this bar now. And I understand the love affair when I've done that method in my bedroom. This is going to stay. Even Dale was like, this is really good. What is this? And when most of the time, he doesn't even think about it. And unless it sticks out to him, and he's like, oh, hey, that's really good. What is this? And when he does that in our bedroom, then I know it's a keeper scent. And he loved it. He enjoyed it. And he said, that's really good. And that method, I actually get mostly cotton candy and not that much cookie. And in the bedroom, I think that works. And it's phenomenal. I love it. And I'm not even going to smell it again because in the clam it doesn't smell like much. So I'm totally keeping that in my club for now because that was so good. And then we got this in the whiff box. It's one of the new scents coming out in the new catalog. Bamboo leaf, or I knew I'd mess that up. Banana leaf and bamboo. I love this. It gives me vibes. Okay, so it's got the sweet, clean note that's in aloe water and cucumber. Like, it gives me those vibes. Is it identical? No, but my brain immediately goes to aloe water and cucumber vibes from the sweet and the clean feeling. The green, which I definitely get a bamboo, the same bamboo note that is in, what is that one called? Bamboo, Sunburst Bamboo. I don't love Sunburst Bamboo on its own because it smells like a green banana to me. Loved it. I mean, like too ripe to eat green banana. I don't necessarily love my house to smell like an overripe green banana or underripe green banana. So it definitely has that vibe, but when it's melting, the green watery note that is in this is not the kind that I hate. It reminds me of aloe vera and ivy, and I love that bar. I have 6 bars, and I don't know why I'm hoarding it because I love it so much. It's like this watery green watermelon, like candied watermelon with like watery greens, and I'm obsessed with that bar. Why I haven't melted it lately, I don't know. But I have 6 bars, and it comes in my club, and I'm okay with it. I think it's in my quarterly. So the water, it's like you took, in my personal opinion, it's like you took aloe water and cucumber and mixed it with aloe vera and ivy, and that is banana leaf and bamboo, and I love it. I love it. I love everything about it. Dale loved it. It's a great medium performer. I love this so much. I will club this now that I've learned that they don't always bring back new scents. If you love the new scents, club them, because even though I clubbed in just Dale's Club Paradise Petals, it's not worth $16 to get just 1 bar of Paradise Petals, so I'm probably gonna dump it. I have like 5 bars, so I'll just have to be okay with it. Nobody liked Paradise Petals but a couple of us. But yeah, like I will totally club this because I love the pods of aloe, water, and cucumber. I didn't at all like it in the body because all of the body stuff smelled plasticky to me. I didn't love it in the body. Trying to think, I don't know if it's in cleaning or not. Doesn't matter, but I don't necessarily love to melt the bar on its own. But I love how this bar mixes and gives me aloe vera and ivy and aloe water and cucumber vibes. And I love it. I love it. So highly recommend this. It's a great medium, maybe a 6 on a scale of 1 to 10, a slightly more than medium strength. It was clean, it was fresh, it was spa, because it was clean, fresh, but it was also sweet without being like, and it was not nauseating. Dewy greens. I know some people love dewy greens. My belly does not like dewy greens. And then I made it through 2 bricks. I have 2 more just like it, 2 brand new. Caramel Chestnut Maraschino Sugar Cookie. Dale loves maraschino sugar cookie. I love this one more than red, white, berry pie because I get the sugar cookie with a little less cherry. And that's just me. Like my bakery self really loves the sugar cookie notes that are in this. And Dale really liked it too. I don't love the cherry, the strong cherry that's in red, white, and berry pie. I mean, it's okay if you do. I am shocked that did not come as a new scent to the catalog. But I have like a whole conspiracy theory where I think they make us bakery people club those, knowing that bakery people are hardcore bakery people. And it makes them a bunch of money in club because we club them all. And if they take them all away from us and we club them all, they're guaranteed to get money for Scentsy clubs. But this is my conspiracy theory mind on, like that is a good marketing business strategy to make the people that obsess about bakery club the stuff that they love because they're afraid they won't ever get any more bakery. And that's why I think recently a ton of LTOs in bakery came out so that we would club them all. I don't know. But anyways, caramel chestnut. Oh, I love this. Dale loves it. It's amazing. I don't get a huge long performance. It maybe only lasts a day or 2 at the most, but I love it and it's fine. It's staying in my club. So that's all my Scentsy. And if you're not interested in anything else, I understand. And thank you so much for sticking around, and we'll see you soon. Otherwise, I'm on to the vendor stuff. So I did a whole row of Sassy Girl Aroma, Raspberry Mocha. And now in my kitchen, I have the Winnie the Pooh warmer, the Honey Pot warmer, which that's not coming to the new catalog. So if you want that warmer, grab that warmer. It's kind of like white on white with some color, with like some yellow and some brown. But it has like that white on white kind of a scene going on. It's really cute. Kind of summery. And yeah, I love this on cold. I don't get a great performance from it. I always do this in my kitchen though, and I think I actually want to try this in my living room and see how it does. This is a delicious cup of dark roasted coffee, vanilla creamer, white mocha swirl, and raspberry syrup topped off with whipped cream. I do feel like on cold you get all of the scents, and these are beautiful snap bars. It's a beautiful scent. I just wish it performed better. It kind of reminds me of, I mean, it does kind of have that coffee note to it. So, I mean, it is kind of like, literally, like if you had a Starbucks latte, like a vanilla latte, and you added raspberry syrup to it. I definitely get that vibe. But it also reminds me of like Godiva chocolates. Almost like a dark chocolate candy with like a raspberry jelly filling. I just wish it performed better, and it might be that warmer. Even though Blue Grotto came all the way out, like into this area. I don't know. So I might gonna try this in my bedroom in those element warmers. Because even the Diamond Milk Glass is like 15 watt. Maybe it's only 12, but still 12 is an amazing. I think it's Glimmer and Glow is like 12 or 15 too, and I get that one, and it doesn't matter. But, you know, 12 and above is a great element warmer. I think it's 15. I could be wrong. But anyways, yeah, I love that. Oh, I think Glimmer and Glow is 15. Anyways, I do love this. I just wish I got better performance from it. So I may try it one more time. I don't know. Beautiful. And they have amazing scents and stuff. And then I tried 2 cubes of In My Kitchen too. The Zape Cafe de Monde. Cafe de Monde. Fresh baked beignets, hot espresso, fluffy whipped cream. And I definitely wanted this because of the beignets. And when Ed Harrison always talks about how she used to live, well, I think her and her husband used to live in New Orleans. I was like, ooh, beignets. That reminds me of Edda. And the coffee. She likes coffee. I wish Zape didn't get that kind of a plastic smell. I think they pour their wax too hot and it picks up the plastic. Because it is nice. This did, and it is kind of softer, but it did do a little bit better than Sassy Girl. But it's kind of like a chocolatey coffee to me. I know it's supposed to be beignet, but I get kind of a chocolatey fudgy coffee. Kind of like Scentsy Mocha Doodle, but this has more coffee. I don't know. And I want to love Zape because they're from Wichita, Kansas, and my daughter lives in Wichita, Kansas. So I want to love these, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan so far. And maybe it's just me. Just, I don't know, all Scentsy. But, so now on to the few things, if you watch my Ipsy bags and stuff like that. And just some personal care items, just in case anyone cares. I have very fine hair and it's very frizzy. No matter what I do, I have to curl it with a curling iron to make it curly and get rid of the frizz. Otherwise, I have to put product in it. And I don't want to straighten it because then I'll look like a drowned rat. Because I literally have no hair, you guys. And this is just blow dried with some product. So, I mean, it's not like, I mean, but if I were to brush it straight, I would have no hair. So I really enjoy this Hask. I know I've talked about it last empties, I think, but there's no sulfates, no parabens in this. It's made with biotin, collagen, coffee seed oil. It's a thickening conditioner. I used the shampoo last time and I made it through the conditioner, but it's Hask Biotin Boost, and I really love this stuff. And it smells so pretty. It's kind of like an incense, kind of a, oh, it's so pretty. I love it. So yeah, I mean, I tend to change up my shampoo too, so that my hair doesn't, shampoos and conditioners, I'll like alternate. But yeah. And then I have a ton of Perfectly Posh, like you have no idea. So I'm trying to use that up. So this is old. It's Life is a Fairy Tale, Poshy Mellow Body, Gentle Cleansing, Sulfate Free, body wash. And it's got marshmallow, sunflower, and rosemary. I really like this. I love their stuff. It's normally highly fragranced and it's very foamy. And it doesn't make me itch because I'm not allergic to anything they put in it. But I had this, I told my son he could use it, and he was like, I think something went wrong with it. I was like, why? He's like, it doesn't smell like anything. I'm like, well, it does, but it's marshmallow. So it's not real strong. He prefers the orange one that I gave him, Sassy Yuma, and it's so strong. Like, he had a shower and he came downstairs and I smelled it on him. I'm like, you use Sassy Yuma? And he's like, I did. But I don't mind it because it smells very marshmallowy, but to him it didn't smell like anything. It was kind of funny. And then I just got this in a recent Ipsy bag, but I was trying to use it up just because I wanted to review it. And this is the Polar Ice Pure. It's got like, it says gentle scrub with Arctic cotton. I did love how scrubby it was. It had like subtle scrubbiness that kind of made your skin really soft. Had a really pretty cottony kind of smell. I don't know if you can kind of see like the pink scrubbies. It was very fresh and slightly cottony. I really enjoyed this. I would actually purchase like a big old bottle of this. I really enjoyed it. So I'm glad I got to try that from Ipsy. And then also I made it through one of their samples. It wasn't hard to do because it wasn't a very big sample, but this is from It Cosmetics. It's Hello Results Wrinkle Reducing Daily Retinol Serum in Cream. So I would put this on my face and then apply a moisturizer. It was nice. I'm not sure if I'm a sample this small, if you really get an idea for it, but it was nice. It smelled nice. I mean, it was fine. I'm happy I tried it. And then I also got from Tarte, I think it's Tarte C. It was Surfer Curl. I didn't get much from this mascara because it was dry when I got it. Who knows how old it was. I think it just all dried up, and I don't feel like I should have to wet a mascara to get it to not be dry to apply it. So I'm like, you know, it's whatever. I'm over that one. I'm sure it's a wonderful product when it's brand new, but I think I got it when it was old because I love Tarte. And then the last one is a Perfectly Posh Prize on the Eyes Cucumber and Licorice Extract Eye Cream. I do love this. I love the texture of it. It did feel very moisturizing, even more so than some of the stuff I get from Ipsy. I did really enjoy this eye cream. So I don't even think they sell this anymore. They might. But yeah, I love that. So that's my empties, you guys. I don't feel like I went through that much, but if you add in there all of the Bring Back My bars, the Valentine's Day bars, the Melters mixers, yeah, then I did go through quite a bit. So that's everything. my customer got her order shipped today, and it's just me. And when I checked at lunch, it still said posted, not printed. So I'm hoping tomorrow it will at least say printed. Otherwise, I might cry. I want my flash sale so bad. You have no idea. Because I got so many fun things that I'm excited about. Yeah, so stay tuned, and we'll see you soon. Bye.